So welcome back. Let's talk a little bit more about this game. And we talked about the pitching. And I started to say before the water sprayed, or whatever it was that sprayed. If I'm Ron Washington, the message I'm probably telling my team is, you know what? Don't look at the 9-0. Don't look at the 11-7. It could be a lot different. They walked 4 batters, okay, in a row in the 8th inning. The pitching let them down, but most of the guys on the field didn't have a lot to do with that. They don't do that. It's a different game. The ball bounces a different way for Ian Kinsler. It's a different game. They don't commit 4 errors in the first game. It's a different game. So you see demoralizing, and you look at the score, they've given up 20 runs, but you can find some things to say, you know what, these are easily correctable.
You're absolutely right. And I think what Ron Washington has to do is go back into the history books. I said a little something earlier about the Boston Yankees series a couple of years ago, where the Yankees had beat Boston 18-4 the night before, but Boston turned it around and came back and won that series. So it is never over. I don't care how many wins you have, it is never over until you clinch that 4th win, the last out.
A lot of weight on Colby Lewis's shoulders for Game 3. When you talk about the implosion by the Rangers bullpen tonight, if your first experience, you can't hit me. If you tried to hit me, you can't hit me. If your first experience in the World Series is not a good one, I mean, it becomes a nightmarish scenario for you. You don't want to go back out there. You don't want to get back on the mound. For what happened to Holland tonight, that's a bad experience. So the bullpen is rattled for the Rangers. Colby Lewis is going to have to go deep in Game 3 if the Rangers have a chance.
And, you know, we're expecting Tommy Hunter to pitch Game 4 and not Cliff Lee, but you have to wonder, down 2-0, especially if the Giants can win Game 3. We did see Hunter warming up in the 9th inning, or the bottom of the 8th, excuse me. I don't know. I know, FP, that Lee is not a guy who relishes the thought of pitching on 3 days rest, but do you throw that out the window at this point?
I don't know if he's willing to pitch on 3 days rest. I hear some things through the grapevine that he's not a guy that wants to take the ball